You gotta imagine it went something like this. It was like, John and Peter, I need to talk to you. He's like, all right, sure, man. What's going on, Tre Flowers, man? Good to see you. I can't wait for you to get back out there on the field and help the team and everything like that. And he was like, well, yes, listen, I just wanted to tell you that I want my release. And they were like, yes! I mean,
what more can I say?
Top Billin.
Wait, so Tre Flowers got released? Y'all remember this? Let's hit a little flashback for you.
I will say this, though. They avoided a blunder at the end when they were playing so safe because your man Tre Flowers, there's somebody come up on the channel, man. It has to either be Tre Flowers' mom, his wife, or something like that. Be talking about how good Tre Flowers is or something like that. Stop it, Mrs. Flowers. Let's be real here. Tre Flowers is not that good. You got to relax. But this right here, this would have been bad. Now look at Tre Flowers. Come on, man. This is a stick. He's running to the sticks. Why is Tre Flowers? Look at this. Why is Tre Flowers biting on a? It's not even. I don't understand what's going on with him. Look, this man running an out route. Tre Flowers goes and then goes backwards again, like he's scared of getting run by. Tre Flowers is more athletic than everybody he faces. I don't understand that. That's just, I don't know. He doesn't have a lot of confidence in himself. But they were going to do this all the way down the field. I could just feel it. But that was some weird shit right here by Tre Flowers. But then they let Tre Flowers get up in people's faces. Then they put help over the top. And he wasn't quite scared. He got Bob a little help from his friends.
All right, let's look at some Tre Flowers comments from back in the day here. Continue to reminisce. And now, listen, it's not personal. I don't risk anything on any player that plays football. I actually wish everyone was successful that plays football in this great game that we love. But it's analysis, right? Tre Flowers, to me, stuck out like a sore thumb in quite a few different ways, and I just never thought he was that good of a player. And I felt like Seattle usually hypes his players up, like by the fan base I'm talking about, usually hypes his players up, and they just go overboard with stuff. And one of the things that happened with Tre Flowers, as you can hear in the thing there, I believe his family kept running down on me, which I absolutely hate. If you have somebody that you love and they play or they're in the spotlight or something like that, don't go on social media. I told my mother that same thing. I don't be coming up on my channel reading stuff or whatever like that. People out there are ruthless and they don't give a rip. So this is just analysis, football analysis, nothing personal. But listen, I remember when in that particular game right here, you had this dude like this, as D-Hop got locked down by Tre Flowers, but the media won't tell you that. I vividly remember that game. One pass by Tre Flowers, he didn't do anything. It was a bad pass, and then the announcer said something, and everybody, he's locked down D. Hopkins. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You know damn well DeAndre Hopkins would destroy Tre Flowers, man. What are you on? But listen, look at this. My man does an entire video on how good the Seahawks D was last night, and then casually makes sure to get a whole clip in roasting Tre Flowers. Come on, man. Man right here was, stop it, Mrs. Tre Flowers. You got to relax. Look, Tre Flowers' fear of getting beat deep and his poor angles on tackles cost the Hawks dearly. Listen, you can say that for sure. There have been times where you can put the onus on just about everyone in that secondary, man. It's just been a tough road to hoe. They caught fire there for a little bit at the end of last year. This year, not looking so good. But I think moves like this, well, however it went down with Tre Flowers, he asked for his release or something like that. The writing was on the wall. You got to admire those guys like Schneider and Pete Carroll. They will make some shit happen. You got to imagine it went something like this. It was like, John and Peter, I need to talk to you. He's like, all right, sure, man. What's going on, Tre Flowers, man? Good to see you. I can't wait for you to get back out there on the field and help the team and everything like that. And he was like, well, yes, listen, I just wanted to tell you that I want my release. And they were like, yes! No, Tre, we don't want to release you, but if that's what you want, we'll have it drawn up within the next 45 seconds and you'll be gone. They probably were dancing in the streets with a joyous occasion with that man. Come on. He had to have been hamstrung by that man having them naked pictures of Pete Carroll, like I said before. Naked pictures will do it for you, man. You catch people in a compromising position, right? You can get away with a lot of shit because it felt like he got away with a lot of stuff, man. But a lot of that shouldn't be put on him. Yes, he was moved to a different position than probably his natural position, but I don't know. He's kind of a thinner guy. You're going to play him at a strong safety. He's a pretty good hitter. I'll give him that. But his angles sometimes are poor, and I don't know. Maybe somebody else can do something with him in a different scheme, maybe a balanced shell scheme or something like that. But it wasn't going to work out in that Seattle defense, not on a consistent basis at all. Hey, when I first started talking about Tre Flowers, I don't think people were on that yet. My man right here was like, come on, Shaq's pretty damn solid. He's the only one that doesn't have me constantly concerned. And I said, man, he's average. Compare him to top corners in the league, not sorry ones on his own team. And then my man was like, right, I just have been watching my Seahawks lately. I'm probably so used to watching Tre Flowers that Shaq now looks like a prime Sherman to me. Come on, man. Pete Carroll has a stiffy for tall physical corners, but not everyone can be Brandon Browner or Richard Sherman. He needs to understand Tre Flowers sucks. Check this one out right here. Now, my man said, you just killed Tre Flowers. Sterile Simon? Dude, that's ice cold. And I said, man, Flowers is sterile without all the talent in front of him. If you put Tre on 2013, how far down the depth chart would he be? Think of that. Imagine that, y'all. Where in the hell would Tre Flowers be at on that 2013 team? He would be so far on the bench collecting splinters in his ass, trying to pick them shits out, bleeding and stuff like that. That's the difference right there, man. If you're talking about talent, you got to think about stuff like that. A lot of these dudes probably wouldn't see the field. Let's be real about it. Here's a couple in a row right here. I honestly don't know how Tre Flowers is still in the league. He's the worst DB I've seen over the last 3 years. My man right here. I would trade Tre Flowers for a wet napkin. RJ Taylor. Tre Flowers. Terrible. Just terrible. Quentin Dunbar. Half terrible. Come on, man. Quentin Dunbar was out there struggling too. Can't even front. Now, here we go, right? This is somebody who does not understand the game of football. And probably, I don't know what to tell you right here. My man right here says, try switch Diggs. I'm pretty sure I'll just read it how I believe he wanted to say it. Try switching Diggs at corner and put Tre Flowers back at safety. And I said, what? A 6'3" post safety? You think he had the agility to cover middle field close? Dude would look like Bambi trying to transition out in all that space. And y'all know that's true. That man would be falling all over himself. I don't understand when people be talking about these mythical position switches and shit like that. Tre Flowers, middle field close, post safety? Come on, man. All right, I might have to leave on this one right here. Check this out. The dude said, Tre Flowers has earned that QB2 position. And I said, after one game? What about those other games where he was getting finger banged by the entire wide receiver corps? Come on, man. Listen, it's not personal at all. It is what it is on that front. Remember, it's just analysis. I wish Tre Flowers all the best. I'll be honest with you, just because I put this energy into that, I have a feeling that he's going to end up going to one of the teams that I actually root for. Watch him be a Baltimore Raven by the end of tomorrow or something like that, or he'll be on the Washington football team. Come on, man. Don't do that to your boy, but we shall see. All right, thanks for rocking with your boy, man. We shall see how they replace Tre Flowers. That is interesting. They don't even have that many corners to begin with to be releasing somebody. So hopefully they come through with a trade or something like that. That non-Gilmore acquisition or the not getting C.J. Henderson seems a little strange now, I shall say, but we shall see. All right, peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.